banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. In space, nobody can see you spill coffee all over yourself. What happens when you combine Road Blasters with Road Rash, the Road Warrior, and Rad Racer? You get Mach Rider on the NES. Not quite as good as those other things, but still fun. Let's take a look at Mach Rider. You are Mach Rider. You are the future of motorcycle warfare in the future. Released in 1985 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, this is a really ambitious game. This actually predates Road Blasters, Road Rash, and everything else I mentioned except Mad Max, the Road Warrior. Mach Rider is a post-apocalyptic, futuristic racing game where you're blowing up enemies with laser beams and desperately attempting not to crash into things. It's really hard. Like a lot of the old school Nintendo games, this one shows little mercy. Mach Rider was designed to crush you and bring the player to tears. In fact, I think it may be best to play this game full speed and just hope you don't run into anything. At times, getting through a level feels like a matter of luck. If you survive each stretch of multicolored road, you're scored for blowing up enemies, for smashing them into things, and destroying other obstacles on the road. Apparently there's no Department of Transportation in the future to keep these highways clear of debris, boulders, oil cans, and other things waiting to blow up your little motorcycle. And Mach Rider gives you very little time to react, especially in the turns. Which is why I think you may as well go as fast as possible and just hope you don't crash into something. Because slowing down will do you no good either. There's several modes of gameplay. What we're watching here is the fighting course, the hardest one. You only have so many riders whose lives are waiting to be ended by running into things. Once you tire of exploding, you can also design your own tracks and then struggle with attempting to save them. I think you need some kind of a Famicom disk system to do this, which as far as I know was not released in the US, or else I just couldn't figure out the controls, one or the other. Regardless, I generally enjoyed the endurance course the most, which is similar to the fighting course except instead of having a certain number of lives, you're trying to complete each stretch of road or each distance in a specified amount of time. You'll still crash into things a lot, but I think it's a little bit more forgiving and more fun. Mach Rider features nice-looking visuals, especially for an early NES release, good music, and the game plays pretty well, except you really can't see what's coming towards you in the corners. One button shoots, one button accelerates, you have 4 gears, and if you hit anything on the road, you're screwed. You'll slide right into something. You gotta admit that Mach Rider is a very cool game. I love the title as well, Mach Rider. It just sounds awesome. If you don't have a working NES, you can easily pick this one up on Nintendo's Virtual Console or collect the game cartridge. It's pretty cheap out there. It's a fun game, and I have a Classic Game Room shout out and thank you to send to Mark from Fresh Meadows, New York. So thank you once again, Mark. Now, if only that motorcycle would talk to you. But I guess that would be called Knight Rider. And then it wouldn't be a motorcycle, it would be a Trans Am. By the way, Knight Rider is also available on the NES. But I think Mach Rider is better than the game. Knight Rider the show is pretty amazing. See you next time on Classic Game Room.